Just as a minor,
Minor
real
real
quick, as we're approaching
5 o'clock, we would love to have all of our creative champion participants come meet us at the arena so we can give you guys some more information on how this is all going to work tonight.
Good evening and welcome to the 2024 edition of the Elite Showmanship competition at the Dawson County Fair. We're a couple of minutes from getting started. If this is your first time here and you're wondering how this all goes down, the young men and young women that you're going to see out here tonight started preparation for this many months ago. They were getting themselves ready, they were getting their animals ready, they were getting ready for the show season. Some of them have been to many shows already, others, their show season started this week, but they have all put in a bunch of time and effort to be ready for this event here tonight. In order to get to this competition, you had to be the champion showman in your discipline in beef, swine, sheep, or goats. That is how we filled out the roster, and then there were 3 wild cards drawn from the reserve champion showman. That makes up your roster this evening for this competition. Already today, they have taken a written test that tests their skills and knowledge of many different areas of the livestock industry. They will be scored on that, and then they will be added to their score on how well they do in the show ring in front of us tonight. It's pretty easy to say how they got here. It's pretty hard to actually get here because, as we all know, Dawson County is full of the best showmen in Nebraska. This should be a good competition here tonight, and we look forward to showing off the best of the best in Dawson County. We're a couple minutes from showtime. Get yourself a drink quick, and we'll be ready to get started. All right, we're getting ready to kick off the first round here this evening in the Elite Showmanship competition. The competitors this evening. We thought maybe you would like to know who will be competing in this event. So here is our lineup for this evening. It is Jay Lynn Wolfhanger, Parker Walahoski, Samuel Winter, Greta Rickardson, Trina Pearson, JC Wolfhanger, Keaton Babinsi, Aaliyah Nagley. That is your lineup this evening for the Elite Showmanship competition. As you can see, swine will be the first group out. We will proceed on to sheep, then goats, then beef. You're going to want to make sure to stick around because we know you can't be at every show over the course of the week, and so we are going to do a parade of champions later this evening. Every champion from every show that went on, they have the opportunity to come out and be recognized, as well as some of the other events and whatnot that take place over the course of the 4-H year. We will have some of those participants and winners out here as well. As you can imagine, it takes a lot of effort and a lot of support to put on a show like this. And so we would like to say thank you to some of our sponsors. We want to make sure and thank Moline Seed and Fence, Anderson Ag Services, Beatty Family Farms, K Farms, Peak Nutrition, Performance Plus, Dayspring Bank. If you are or find yourself in one of those businesses, make sure and tell them thank you. You appreciate very much them helping out our competition here this evening. Okay, one quick item of business we need to take care of. If you were a senior that graduated in 2024, we need you to come down to the show ring at this time. We like to love on our seniors just a little bit, and so we are going to recognize them. So if that is you, you need to come down to the show ring. If you have not filled out a sheet with your information and the different things you do and like and whatnot, you need to get that done right quick so we can make sure and recognize you. We would like to extend a big thank you to our judge this evening, Dave DeAngelis. He has been a judge here quite a bit this week, doing different shows. And believe me when I tell you that he has coached, he has taught, he has participated in livestock judging, beef production, and all sorts of things of that nature across this great country and many great institutions. And we certainly appreciate him volunteering his expertise to stick around and help us with this part of the show. So, Dave, thank you very much. We appreciate it. We would also like to thank the Ag Society for all the hard work they put into getting the grounds ready. They have done a great job getting the grounds in shape, having the arena in shape, having suitable weather for us here this evening. We appreciate that very much. We appreciate everybody in the Extension office for all the background work they did. They don't always get recognized because they're kind of behind the scenes, but it would be almost impossible to put this fair on without their help. So a big thank you to the Extension office. We know that it takes a lot of just volunteers in general, so if you volunteered or you see a volunteer, let them know that we appreciate it very much. We would also like to send a big thank you to all their parents for the hard work and for helping to shape the kids and our future leaders of this great county that we live in, this great state that we live in. It takes a lot of work to do that, and we appreciate very much the effort that you have spent, because we know 4-H is a family function, and it takes support from everybody in the family to make it happen, so we appreciate that very much. And then finally, a special thank you to Ashley Benish from the State 4-H office for being here throughout the entire fair to help everything go as smoothly as it did. We appreciate that very much as well. All right, as the pigs are exiting the arena and we're getting ready for the sheep class warming up in the background, we'd also like to say thank you to the Caraway Red Angus Ranch, Eastside Animal Center, Paulson's Inc., Downey Drilling, Roberts Cattle Company, and Laird Feed. If you find yourself in one of those businesses, make sure and tell them thank you for supporting the elite showmanship competition at the Dawson County Fair. We would also like to say thank you to the people who provided animals for this event. We appreciate that very much. As you know, animals can be a bit unpredictable, but we try our best to get everybody as even as we can for the competition so that they have the best chance to show off their skills. And so for the folks that provide those animals, we appreciate that very much as well. If you were a Quiz Bowl participant at Pace, we need you to start making your way to the east side of the arena. Quiz Bowl participants from Pace, please make your way to the east side of the arena so you can be properly recognized.
Graduating senior.
Final call for graduated seniors. You also need to make your way to the east end of the arena if you are not already there. All right. The senior we would like to recognize at this time is Bart Beatty Jr. Bart is the son of Bart and Shayna Beatty. He's been in 4-H for 10 years. Some of the top 5 4-H accomplishments are third place at the National Quiz Bowl contest, third place in the National Meets Evaluation contest, first place in Pace Quiz Bowl contest, first place in Pace Meets Evaluation contest, and the 2019 Dawson County Market Beef Champion. As far as 4-H teams that he has been on, he's been part of the livestock judging team, the meat evaluation team, as well as the Quiz Bowl team. And some of the projects that he has participated in is showing pigs, showing steers and heifers, Quiz Bowl, showing beef calves, and meat evaluations. Bart plans to attend Southeast Community College in Milford and major in diesel ag with Titan Machinery sponsorship. Let's put our hands together for Bart. We appreciate your 10 years of commitment to the 4-H program, and we wish you the best of luck going forward. Now entering the ring is the third place state junior Quiz Bowl team. Third place team is Cameron Rhodes, Megan Walahoski, Elsie Cool, and Anna Dillon. Once again, this is your third place at state junior Quiz Bowl team. All right, entering the arena at this time, your first place state junior quiz bowl team consisting of Gabby Caraway, Clay Terrell, Grant Walahoski, McKenna Ryman, and Michelle McArdle. First place at state junior quiz bowl team. All right, entering the arena at this time, your intermediate quiz bowl team, the third placing team at state, consisting of Haley Jensen, Cassidy Ryman, Molly Spradlin, and Katie Anderson. Third place state intermediate quiz bowl team. And once again, don't forget to say thank you if you find yourself in the Overton Veterinary Services Office, HAR Transportation, Waypoint Bank, Platte Valley Auto, or Bill's Volume Sales and Services. If you end up in one of those businesses, be sure and tell them thank you for helping put on this event this evening. All right, entering the arena at this time, your intermediate quiz bowl team that took first at state, consisting of Brooklyn Ryman, Paige Walahoski, Bristol McConville, and Matthew Rhodes, your first place intermediate quiz bowl team. Entering the arena at this time, senior quiz bowl second place reserve champion team made up of Jalen Wolfinger, Samuel Winters, Trina Pearson, and Carson Ryman. Reserve champion senior quiz bowl team. Quiz bowl coaches this year were Shannon Peterson and somebody who wishes to be somewhat anonymous. So, yeah, I won't tell you it was Taryn Vonderschmidt, but she helped too. All right, this takes us on to the sheep portion of our event this evening. All the contestants will try their hand at sheep showmanship, and so they will be entering the ring momentarily. Don't forget to say thank you to Busy Bones Butcher, Doran Post Agency, Farm Credit Services, Tyson, 4+ Feeders, and Homestead Bank for sponsoring our event here this evening. We appreciate all the help from all the sponsors very much that we can put on an event like this for the kids that worked hard to get to where they're at. We appreciate that very much. As the sheep showmen are making their way to the arena, if you're just joining us and you're wondering what it took to get to this competition this evening, you needed to be the champion showman in your discipline in beef, swine, sheep, or goats. That is how we filled up the roster tonight. And then we took 3 wild cards from the reserve champions. Their names were drawn at random to compete to fill out the roster. That is what it took to get here. But we all know it took a lot more work than that to get here. These kids have put in a lot of time and a lot of effort on these animals to put on this show tonight and to get to where they're at. And we appreciate that from the exhibitors very much. We would like to send a special thank you out to our ring steward this evening, Spencer Walahowski. He is a past elite showman champion, and we appreciate his help this evening. So as you can see, each competitor in this competition has the opportunity to show all 4 species. We're going to run through swine, sheep, goats, and beef tonight. Their performance in the ring dictates part of their score, but earlier this afternoon, they were also part of a written test that checked their knowledge and their skills and their abilities in different parts of the livestock industry. Those scores will also be added to the scores they earned tonight in the ring, and that is how we will determine who our champion elite showman is. We appreciate very much the committee and all the work they have done in preparing tests, grading tests, finding animals, and putting this show together. That was a lot of work, and we greatly appreciate it. What do you say we take a little time here to get to know some of our contestants? The first contestant we'd like to highlight this evening is Jalen Wolfinger, contestant number 204. Jalen's parents are Jake and Janice Wolfinger, and she will be a senior this year at SEM Public Schools. Some activities she was involved in this year was the Nebraska State Championship Skillathon team, the Champion Senior Sheep and Feeder Calf Showman, Champion Reserve Market Lamb, Nebraska State Champion Meats Team, and the Champion Breeding Heifer. That is Jalen Wolfinger, number 204. We'd also like to take a look at competitor number 186, Aaliyah Negley. Her parents are Tim and Jenny Negley, and she will be a freshman this year at Cozad High School. This year she participated in the GOAT program, livestock judging. She was on she had the champion and reserve champion breeding does in 2023 and the reserve champion showmanship in the GOAT division. That's Aaliyah Negley. Contestant 186. If we could have the Meats Pace kids accumulate on the east side of the arena. If you went to Pace for Meats, we need you on the east side of the arena, please. While we got a minute, we would like to recognize Marilyn Pieper. She was the test moderator this evening, or this afternoon, rather. If you see her, tell her thank you for helping out with this. We appreciate her being the test moderator. What do you say we recognize some more Pace teams? This team was coached by Kurt Rickardson. It is your intermediate team, and they are the first place Meats team. If you could make your way to the arena. This team was comprised of Lorelei Rickardson, Bristol McConville, and Paige Wallahosky. Your first place meets intermediate team. While you're in the arena, we would like to award some individual medals and ribbons. So these are the individual participants in the meet division. Whoop, hang on, stay in the arena, please, if you will. Paige Walahoski is your second place intermediate. Lorelei Richardson is your third place intermediate. And Bristol McConville is your fourth place intermediate. And we had one senior this year, Greta Rickardson, your fourth place senior. All right, thank you very much. This was your meets teams from PACE. All right, at this time, we take a lot of pride in keeping stuff neat and tidy, and we would like to announce the winners of the herdmanship competition. This has been going on all week. There's no real need to come to the arena. We just want to make sure and recognize you. These clubs did the best job over the course of the week, keeping their show space and their barns neat and tidy. And so, on the beef side, it is the 100th Meridian Club. Sheep was Sumner Livestock. Swine was Sumner Livestock. Meat goat was Sumner Livestock. And dairy goat was also Sumner Livestock. And dairy cattle went to the Tail Twisters. So, great job, everybody, on keeping your space neat and tidy. All right, at this time, we would like to introduce you to our new Extension 4-H educator, Sarah Fanning. She's originally from Colorado and spent the last 9 years in Laramie, Riverton, and Cheyenne, Wyoming. She went to school at the University of Wyoming and was previously a middle school life and earth science teacher and a national park ranger. So let's put our hands together and welcome Sarah to Dawson County. All right, coming to the ring at this time will be the GOAT division. This is a new addition. If you've been following along with the Elite Showmanship competition, this is a new addition this year. Due to the popularity and the increasing numbers in the GOAT division, they decided to add that to this competition. So, GOAT Showman, if you could make your way to the show ring at this time. Again, we would like to say thank you this evening to Dave DeAngelis. He's our judge. This evening, he's judged a fair amount of the shows here over the course of the week. He graduated from Colorado State University and was ag ed in animal science, and he has been on many livestock judging teams, coach teams, and did a lot of work around the great country of ours, including California State Fair, Western Idaho State Fair, Oregon State Fair, been to Nebraska, Colorado, Kansas, Oregon, and South Dakota. Let's take a moment to get to know a couple more contestants. How about contestant number 268, Keaton Babinci? Some activities he was part of this year was showing goats, showing sheep, being part of the elite showmanship competition, and showing market goats. That's Keaton Babinci, son of Cody Babinci. How about contestant number 135, Samuel Winter, son of Cody and Stephanie Wolf? He's going to be a sophomore this year, and in the future he plans to attend Curtis. He was part of the Quiz Bowl, the livestock judging team. He went to Pace, showed sheep, did some wire art, and he was second place in Quiz Bowl as well as a club officer. Samuel Winter, contestant number 135. Our next contestant is contestant number 183, Trina Pearson, daughter of Richard and Sharon Pearson. She's going to be a senior this year at Brady High School. And some accomplishments over the past year was having the overall market beef, champion market steer, reserve champion breeding meat goat, reserve champion breeding sheep, and being on the pace team, contestant number 183, Trina Pearson. Let's get to know J.C. Wolfinger, contestant number 203. Her parents are Jake and Janice Wolfinger, and she will be a sophomore at Oklahoma State University. Some activities this year include 4th high team at National Skillathon, state champion Skillathon, Quiz Bowl, and meets judging teams, 4-time elite showman competition qualifier, 3rd high team at National Quiz Bowl, and 3rd-time champion breeding heifer. Contestant number 203, J.C. Wolfinger. All right, that wraps up the goat portion of this evening's competition. We're going to move on to beef here after a while, but before then, we have some more teams that are going to need recognized. So if I could have the livestock judging teams that went to Pace, if you could make your way to the east side of the arena. Livestock judges from Pace, please gather on the east side of the arena. Again, we would like to say thank you to some of our sponsors: Moline Seed and Fence, Anderson Ag Services, Beatty Family Farms, K-Farms, Peak Performance Nutrition Plus, Dayspring Bank, Caraway Red Angus Ranch, Eastside Animal Center, Paulson's Downey Drilling, Roberts Cattle Company, Layered Feed, Overton Veterinary Services, and HAR Transportation. All right, so coming into the arena at this time, if we could have the senior livestock judging, we would like to recognize you for your efforts. Senior livestock judging at Pace consisted of Samuel Winter and Greta Rickardson. Samuel and Greta, thank you for representing Dawson County. Okay, entering the arena at this time, the intermediate livestock judging team. This is your third place team for reasons, fourth place overall team. This team was made up of Bristol McConville, Paige Walahoski, and Molly Spradlin. Third place reasons, fourth place overall intermediate livestock judging team. All right, fourth place overall team, Bristol McConville, Paige Walahoski, and Molly Spradlin. Why you are still in the arena, Bristol McConville was the 8th place sheep and goats. And Paige Walahoski was 8th place overall, 3rd place in the reasons. All right, that is your intermediate livestock judging team. Thank you, ladies, for representing Dawson County at the Pace Livestock Judging. Junior livestock judging team, if you could gather on the east side of the arena.
Give us just a minute and we'll get it. See where we.
All right, if you are all there, you can make your way into the arena at this time. The junior livestock judging team is Grant Walahoski, Megan Walahoski, Clay Terrell, and Gabby Caraway. All right. They are your 5th place sheep and goats team. They were your 1st place swine team.
Okay, so I need to take this back to Jared.
They were also your 1st place cattle team. This particular team pulled down a 2nd place in reasons. And I will simplify this a little bit for you. When you do all the math on that, this is your 2nd place overall junior livestock judging team. All right, while you guys are still in the arena, I've got a little more for you. All right, these guys did so well that we've got some individual awards. We have got a 2nd place for Grant Walahowski in the swine, and a 4th place for Gabby Caraway in swine. All right, in the cattle division, we've got a 1st place to Megan Walahowski. We have got a 6th place to Clay Terrell. And a 7th place to Gabby Caraway. In reasons, 3rd place to Megan Walahowski. And 9th place to Gabby Caraway. And finally, for overall individuals, the 6th place to Grant Walahowski. 7th place to Megan Walahowski. And 9th place to Gabby Caraway. Once again, your junior livestock judging team. All right, entering the ring at this time will be the cattle portion of the in-person showmanship competition. We would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to Waypoint Bank, Platte Valley Auto, Bill's Volume Sales and Services, Busy Bones Butcher, Door and Post Agency, Farm Credit Services, Tyson, 4 Plus Feeders, and Homestead Bank. Thank you for supporting our elite showmanship competition. Let's take a minute to get to know a couple more contestants this evening. Contestant number 226, Greta Rickardson. Her parents are Holly and Kurt Rickardson. She'll be a sophomore this year at Lexington High School. This year she participated in market beef, market swine, meats judging, and sewing. Contestant number 226, Greta Rickardson. And our final contestant this evening, number 237, Parker Walahoski. His parents are Jared and Chris Walahoski. He's going to be a senior this year at Overton Public Schools. And he participated in beef, sheep, swine, archery, and shotgun this year. Contestant number 237, Parker Walahoski. Again, we'd just like to say thank you to the Ag Society for all the work they put into having the grounds and facilities ready for this fair. We'd like to thank everybody in the Extension Office for all the work they do behind the scenes to put this on. All the volunteers in general that make the fair possible. It would be impossible to do it without them, so we thank them for that very much. We appreciate Ashley Benish from the State 4-H office for being here and helping out with the entire fair to help things run smoothly. And a big thank you to all the parents that put in a bunch of work behind the scenes as well to make sure that the kids get their projects done, that they learn valuable lessons along the way, and that they have a hand in shaping the future leaders of this county and this state. Thank you to everyone who has been a part of today. All right, parade of champion participants. If you need an animal to bring through the parade, you need to go get that rounded up now. If you were just walking through on your own, that is fine too, but we need you to all start accumulating on the east side of the arena. Make sure to bring your paperwork with you. Parade of champion participants, if you're bringing an animal through the parade, get that rounded up. If you're just walking through, that is fine as well, but make sure and bring your paperwork and start gathering on the east side of the arena. Shannon and Taryn will be collecting the paperwork when you get over there. Make sure to find one of them. They will be collecting the paperwork, and Paul will be orchestrating your entry and exit of the arena. So those are the three people that you will need to pay attention to.
I don't like to brag on myself, but I think I got the right showers out here. I mean, certainly, it's kind of making a joke of that. But anyway, I think this really was tough competition. I think all these showers and all the species, all these young ladies and gentlemen just did a great job. It was really tough. I think they. So you call it the elite of the elite, I believe. I think we had them out here this evening, and I think they deserve a big round of applause. Really excellent showman. Really, guys did a great job. So I wish everybody could win, but I just had to do the best judgment and see who could win. Anyway, I'd like to thank Dawson County for inviting me here at fair. I know before he retired, Mike Wolf had hired me to judge a fair here, so thank you, Mike. Really impressed with your fair. I judge a lot of fairs around the country, different counties and states, and it's one of the best well-run fairs I've been to. And certainly the young people that certainly have raised quality animals. They certainly know how to show them. They work hard. Everybody's been really great to me. I sure appreciate that. Thank you, and hopefully I'll be back next year. Anyway, thanks again for inviting me, and everybody, you guys had a great fair, and thanks again.
Okay, this is going to be our parade of champions. It goes without saying then that they are all champions. I will let you know champions of what as they come through the ring.
So you have to come back around, either run around or back this way.
All right, first into the ring, junior showman Gus Barnes. Haley Jensen, the intermediate showman. Samuel Winter, dog senior showman. Chloe Urban, champion bucket calf. All right, dairy junior showman, Gus Barnes. Intermediate dairy showman, Haley Jensen. Haley Jensen. Dairy senior showman, Samuel Winter. Champion dairy animal, Dally Barnes. Feeder calf, junior showman, Gabby Caraway. Feeder calf, intermediate showman, Katie Anderson. Feeder calf, senior showman, Jalen Wolfinger. Also, champion breeding feeder calf. Let's see, champion market feeder calf, JC Wolfinger.
You're coming up, but not that.
Sheep junior showman, Grant Walahoski. Intermediate sheep showman, Paige Walahoski.
Who was our senior?
Jalen.
Did you re-announce her?
I have not yet. Jalen Wolfinger was also the senior showman. Champion breeding lamb, Parker Walahoski. And Jalen Wolfinger as the champion market lamb. All right, champion goat junior showman, Colin Nichols. Intermediate showman, Matthew Rhodes. Senior showman, Cale Jonas, sorry. As well as champion breeding meat goat. Market meat goat, Cameron Rhodes. Champion dairy junior showman, for the dairy goats, Keely Nichols. Intermediate showman, Colin Nichols. Oh, Carson, excuse me. All right, your champion dairy goat, Katie Wolf. Champion beef junior showman, Riggs McConville. Champion beef intermediate showman, Paige Walahoski. Beef senior showman, Parker Walahoski. All right, you guys can exit the arena. Coming into the arena at this time is Gabby Caraway, the champion overall breeding animal. All right, champion overall market animal, Trina Pearson. Champion rate of gain, Layla Mario. All right, your champion swine junior showman, Grant Walahoski. Intermediate showman, Paige Walahoski. And your senior champion showman, swine showman, Parker Walahoski. Champion breeding swine, Owen Fairley. Champion market swine, Parker Walahoski. Champion junior poultry showman, Bodie Clem. Your champion intermediate poultry showman, Haley Jensen. And your champion senior poultry showman, Ty Kennicott. As well as overall champion poultry. Your champion. All right, Neela McCall, your champion rabbit. And showman, champion showman as well. All right. Champion junior cat showman as well as champion overall cat Tanner Fairley. And your champion cat intermediate showman as well as your champion small animal showman Molly Spradlin. All right, that will conclude our parade of champions. One more round of applause for all these individuals. They did an excellent job. They are all champions. Thank you very much. We are proud to call you some of Dawson County's own. All right, there's going to be a brief little bit here while we finish tabulating some scores, and then we will get on to the rest of the program. All right, as we get some of the prizes set up here and we kind of get finished up on scoring the results of the competition this evening, we would certainly like to thank the sponsors one last time: Moline Seed and Fence, Anderson Ag Services, Beatty Family Farms, K Farms, Peak Performance Nutrition Plus, Dayspring Bank, Caraway Red Angus Ranch, Eastside Animal Center, Paulson's Inc., Downey Drilling, Roberts Cattle Company, Layered Feed, Overton Veterinarian Services, HAR Transportation, Waypoint Bank, Platte Valley Auto, Bills Volume Sales and Services, Busy Bones Butcher, Doran Post Agency, Farm Credit Services, Tyson, 4+ Feeders, and Homestead Bank. We certainly appreciate everything that you guys have done for us. If you're looking for something to do once we've wrapped up our competition here tonight, you can head over to the rodeo grounds about 7 o'clock for a barbecue. Rodeo starts at 8. Nate Kime will be playing as entertainment after the rodeo. So if you're looking for something to do yet this evening, there's a fair amount here at the Dawson County Fair to keep you busy. All right, we're going to have all the contestants start making their way into the ring. And we'd like to introduce them to you one last time. Jalen Wolfinger, Parker Walahoski, Samuel Winter, Aaliyah Negley, Greta Rickardson, Trina Pearson, JC Wolfinger, and Keaton Babensi. All right, these are your contestants for tonight's program. They competed in the Elite Showmanship competition, and regardless of how they did, the prize pack in front of them is theirs for getting this far, and we appreciate it very much. One last round of applause for these kids and their accomplishments. All right, the moment we have been waiting for. Your reserve champion in the elite showmanship competition goes to Jalen Wolfinger. All right, all this work, all this dedication comes down to this moment. Your champion, elite showman for 2024 is Parker Walahoski. All right, congratulations to each and every competitor. We appreciate your work and your effort and being part of this competition. Congratulations to everybody. One more round of applause. All right, you are free to come down and take pictures, shake hands, do what you want. That will conclude officially our elite showmanship competition this evening. Thank you once again to all the sponsors, all the committees, and all the people that helped us put this on. We appreciate it very much. We will see you back here in 2025. All right, quick programming note here. If you're in the Parade of Champions, we need you to meet Taryn over in the northeast corner for a minute. You are going to be part of the entry, the Parade of Champions in the rodeo. And so we kind of need to get something put together, a plan there. So if you could meet with Taryn over in the northeast corner, Parade of Champion members that want to be part of the rodeo entry, we need you to meet over there at this time.